M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Dak going to start out going to the air.
Dancing to his left. There he goes left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And out across midfield down to the 45.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Let's bring it. Check. Check the backer. Hey, middle.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Edwards going to be stopped before he can get moving forward, as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Again, it'll be Edwards. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Damone Clark.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Pollard will take it up the gut.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Jackson. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Flush to his right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Here's Prescott. being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
On third down, it's Pollard. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Prescott to throw on fourth. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On play action, Prescott.
Pass complete. He's got Hendershot.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
Pollard.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So on fourth down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
Got it inside the 10. Still not a first yet.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll them out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all, and the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close, and close quickly.
Flushed out right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Jackson now. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Off the play fake, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Final play of the half, Prescott.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half, too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit, get in their grill, and then send them back out.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Escaping the press. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Here's Pollard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. To throw is Prescott. Forced out to his left. And shedding through the tackle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They'll try to throw now. Prescott eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Prescott off play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
2nd and 9.
Prescott.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Maulet. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Jackson.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. 4th down, here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown!
Luke Schoonmaker
from 10 yards out.
And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 21-7.
Oh, and the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Looking to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Jackson to throw. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Ravens on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14.
Now it's Jackson, flushed out right. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Well, Prescott here to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that's caught inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Prescott buying time to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously...
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Throwing here, Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.